19th. We're out here in the Halifax area. We're going to start here on the Appalachian Trail and head north over towards Yellow Springs, come back, hit the Devil's Race course, and hopefully the Stoney Mountain Fire Tower. We're shooting for about 17.5 miles today, so we're getting an early start. It's just daybreak. It's about 55 degrees. It's supposed to get up into the 80s today, so we're going to be warm. So we're ready to get to it. All right, first intersection we came to here. So we're going to head that way. There's the AT NOBO trail up that way, which I think actually maybe when we come back, we might be coming back on that. We'll see. So this way. It's been a steady uphill the whole time so far. Not too steep, just kind of medium grade, but we did park at the Clarks Valley Road Appalachian Trail access parking lot is where we started, and then just heading north. So I think we're just going to continue this climb the whole way to the top of the mountain and then head east, northeast over to Yellow Springs. And then we're actually going to cut down south the mountain down to Stoney Valley Rail Trail and then back up just for a little elevation training. Then we're going to head back over west. I heard this water is orange and stuff from old mines on some other videos I saw. It's coming from underground up there.
Yeah, it's not coming from up there.
Saw a couple of these little notes on trees. I don't know what they were, so we're gonna
open it up and see what it says. If I can see. Can't focus with my eyes. It's like a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's long. Oh my. Is it in English? Mm-hmm. All right. I have no idea.
it like a Bible verse? Let me see it once. Wait, what's this?
I can't make anything out. It makes no sense. Okay, now this is the second clue we found hanging on this paper clip. And it doesn't make any sense, but maybe you guys can hit pause on the video and try to figure out what this means. What does it? We keep on finding them hanging on trees.
All right, we made it down here to Yellow Spring. So we're gonna take this trail now down to the Stoney Valley Rail Trail and back up just for some up and down. So I don't really see nothing around here extravagant. There's supposed to be some old building foundations and stuff, but I don't know if we're gonna really put the effort into looking around too much. So we're gonna go down and back up and backtrack a little bit on here, and then we'll head to the Devil's Race Course. All right, we made it down here to the Stoney Valley Rail Trail. So now we're gonna turn around and head back up. I actually never saw this rail trail before. I just read about it, but it was on for a long way. So yeah, that was a pretty steeper decline than what we thought it was. It was about a mile or just a hair over a mile straight down and stuff through rocks. So we're gonna have to go back all the way up there, meet up with the Appalachian Trail again. So we're gonna take a couple minutes here and get to it. Up to the top. It wasn't as, I mean, it was a tough climb, but it wasn't as bad as we thought. So now we're just gonna head back up the way we came, stop for lunch. But we made it in one piece.
One piece.
Wasn't too bad.
That was good training. Good. So we're here at our lunch break, and I was gonna stretch on this tree, and I looked, and here's one of those clues under this leaf. See how there's a tack here? And look, there's one of these. So let's see what it says. This is the third one we found. To open it up. And I'll have Mike zoom in on it in case anybody out there can figure out what it means, because it looks like it makes no sense. I don't know if it
says secret societies.
Does anybody know what this means? What is it?
Cave art.
And why are we finding them throughout the trail? Makes no sense. We can't figure it out. Is this different? Anybody know? If you do, say in the comments below.
So we just saw a snake here. I'm gonna try to... It's not a rattlesnake, it's just a black snake.
Did he move at all?
He's moving his head a little bit. Alright, we're going down here to try to find this Devil's Race Course rock formation. We tried to cut off the trail and go down a little earlier and just bushwhack because we weren't really sure where it was, and we ended up turning around. There's too much mountain laurel, but now it looks like we find this little red marked trail, I think is it. So we'll go see what it looks like. Actually, I can see glimpses of it out there. Just a big boulder field up on the top of the mountain. Check in when we get there. Alright, we're getting there. Let's try to get over all these rocks without breaking my ankle. Sure. Yeah. That does look pretty neat. I'll try to get out here in the middle. Oh man, how the heck did all these rocks get here like this? Really cool. It's like the mountain just exploded. Wait, you get out here and look. Alright guys, we're heading to the fire tower. We had to cut off this little side trail. Well, it's pretty grown up in certain spots. We're just bushwhacking our way through. We actually walked right past this first because it's so small to see, but hopefully we're not on this that long, so hopefully it doesn't get any worse than this. Actually, I didn't record the very beginning where we were basically just wading through this stuff. So it's actually looking like it's opening up here a little bit. So it's not terrible. But yeah, we're probably about around 15 miles in. So once we get to this fire tower, we're on the home stretch here. So hopefully we can find it. Little lake back here. Wasn't expecting this. I guess we just keep going up that way. Yeah.
Or tadpoles. Are they tadpoles? Or are they bugs?
I don't know what they are. Some are bugs. Yeah.
Salamanders?
Oh, yeah, look at all of them.
Oh, salamanders. But they're like mating.
Where?
Or they were just like hugging.
Hugging.
They're back there.
Yeah, I see them.
There's some bigger ones back in there. Maybe some water snakes.
Isn't it cloudy?
Yeah, what are those like
Yeah, I don't know. They like
things in there? Jellyfish.
A lot of tadpoles.
So that wasn't bad. That trail was only really closed up and really thick for a little bit.
Another unusual thing.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of unusual formations on this hike.
Like somebody put it here.
Yeah. It's all like, it has to do with that underwater.
Yeah, there's a lot of like underwater springs and holes in the ground and stuff that we saw.
Clear water. Yeah. Isn't it? You'll capture all of them.
Came upon another body of water back here. Now this one here looks pretty deep.
Clear, but yet it's dark. Like,
yeah. Who wants to go for a swim? All right, we're coming up trying to find this Stoney Mountain Fire Tower. We're going through the woods and didn't think we were going to find it, but up there it is. You can see it there or not. So we're going to try to climb up it if we can get to it. Some videos I saw show you that you can climb up it, so we'll see. All right, we made it. Yeah. All right, so we're going to walk up to the top of it. I might as well just keep recording as we go up. Huh?
Don't die. Don't on the bottom of the step. Is it sturdy?
Feels like it's all metal. Just don't trip like I just did. The whole tower here up here is pretty solid metal. Heck of a view. Seems like this side here's the best. Too bad it's hazy out. There's that reservoir down there that we saw in the beginning. Alright guys, so we went 18.3 miles today. It was a good hike. It was a strenuous hike. Out of easy, moderate, or difficult, I'd say it was probably definitely difficult. A lot of ups and downs. It was a pretty interesting hike. A lot of different things we saw that we weren't expecting. The rock formations, there's an unexpected pond, just a lot of weird things going on with the ground, holes under it and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely a good training day. I'm sure we'll be sore tomorrow, but yeah, I'm happy with it.
Well, good training for the Grand Canyon or rim to rim in less than 6 months, so it was very good. We all did good. All 3 of us.
All right, yeah, it was a pretty brutal downhill there at the end, the last mile. Some aches and pains, but we got through it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.